Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Let's begin now.
Everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel, Ursula Living, and I hope that I find all of you guys in great spirits. And of course, I am your girl Ursula, and I want to know how you living, y'all. Let me know along with any feedback for this video in the comment section down below. All right, guys, you guys have no idea how excited I am to be doing this video. I feel very humbled. By doing this video, I know that God loves me, and because He loves me, I am sitting here today truly knowing how blessed I am to be sitting here sharing my testimony with you guys. I've been wanting to do this video for a couple of months now, but it's all about perfect timing, and March is the perfect time to be doing this video because this month marks a full year since I did the big chop. Now, in the natural hair community, a lot of you guys already know that when someone says the big chop, that means that they are ready to get rid of all the relaxer that's in their hair, whether they've been transitioning or they woke up one day and was like, yeah, I'm about to cut my hair today and let go of the relaxer. But that's usually what a big chop is. You cut off all your hair. Now, for me, that wasn't necessarily the case. I have been natural for some years now, but if you guys have been living with me here on YouTube for a minute, you guys already know in 2015, I went through some major medical issues, and that is why I had to last year do a big chop. So for you guys that don't know, I'm just gonna give and lay down the foundation of how did I even get to the point of having to do a big chop, which has brought me to this point of sharing this video with you guys on my hair growth journey. So first of all, back in 2015, September 2015, it was a Friday, I was diagnosed with diverticulitis. By Sunday, I went to the emergency room. Monday, I had a bowel obstruction, so I had to have surgery. 2 days later, I became septic. I had to have another major surgery, and I have all this information here on my channel. I'll post a link to the video that started this whole journey, and I was in the hospital for about 3 weeks, probably about 3.5, almost 4 weeks total, because I had another incident where I had to go back into the hospital after I had been released. So when I got out the hospital, I decided I really couldn't do that much. I could barely walk to the end of the driveway. So my dear friend Vicky, I told her, I said, hey, can you just put some cornrows in my hair? So that's what she did to me. And then did for me. And then after a while, I took the braids out and I said, you know what? I don't know what I'm going to do to my hair, because I still couldn't do a whole lot. I couldn't even get in the shower at that time because I had a colonoscopy bag. So I just couldn't do a whole lot. And this 2.5 months later, this is when I noticed that whenever I just lightly touch my hair would just like come out in my hand like clumps, not just like a string, like it'd be like a light fuzzy piece of hair. And I'm like, what is going on here? So I figured, yes, it had to do something with what, all the medical issues that I had been through and medications. I was on some heavy medications. So I figured that was it. And I said, well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get my hair cut in a little bob, as you guys saw, and I'm going to keep it straight. And I figured for me that would be easier because I don't have to worry about detangling so much, and I'll just wrap my hair up at night. I figured I could handle that and just continue on. And I did that for a little while, but after getting my hair cut, I noticed that my hair started falling out even more. And if you guys have hair like I do, fine and thin hair, like any dramatic haircut change, hair fall out, you can see it. It's very dramatic. So at this point, I'm like, what's going on? My edges were snatched, y'all. It was like somebody rolled up on me and was like, give me all your edges, fool. And I was just like, here. I mean, my edges were like just falling out. They were just as thin as can be. My hair was falling out in the shower. I just clumps of hair. You guys seen the pictures already. So from that point, I just lost it. I was already depressed about my medical issues and things like that. And the one thing that I felt like I had the slightest control over, my hair, I didn't anymore. So I started wearing head wraps and wigs and things like that. And then when it got to the 3rd month mark, I went to my doctor and I'm like, look, something's going on with my hair. It just keeps falling out, like major, like clumps of hair falling out my hand. I could barely touch my hair and clumps of hair is falling out. You got to do something. So the doctor was like, so you had your surgery in September? I was like, yeah. He said, oh, you're right. You know, you're right on schedule, you know, with what's going on. I'm like, what do you mean right on schedule? So he told me when people go through stuff like that, and I know a lot of people who have bariatric issues, or not issues, but bariatric surgery, I'm sorry, they go through hair loss too. But when you go through like major surgery, some people, they just lose their hair. And that's because, I hope I'm going to explain this correctly, but your body just pulls energy from everywhere. And so that's why the hair was falling out. And so I was like, okay. He said, you know, it's going to be fine. You know, I'm sure it'll stop and then your hair will grow back and everything will be fine. But if it keeps on going and it's getting worse or you're seeing any issues with your scalp, let me know. We'll send you to a specialist. So I was just like, okay, my hair's just going to fall out. And at this point, guys, I did everything that you can ever imagine to stop the hair growth. I thought that I was going to have control of that. I tried different oils. I went to like the Indian stores around here. I bought the mustard seed oil. I mean, I was doing massages. I was doing the most different hair products, trying different things, different concoctions, making up my own stuff to try to help the hair from falling out. And none of that worked, guys. None. So at the time I was just like, okay, I'm going to let it do what it do. So it got to be about, this was in December, about February, end of February going into March, I noticed that it had slowed down a little bit, but I didn't want to get my hopes up high because prior to getting it cut in the bob, it seemed like my hair had slowed down and then it picked up and it just went kaput. So I was just like, I'm just going to be patient. And at this time, I belong to a hair group on Facebook and it's called It's All About the Curls. And a lot of women in there were talking about the 30-day hair detox. And I'm like, what is this? What's going on? I do have a video on that as well. But I looked into it and it was basically what they did were things that I was doing prior to becoming ill before September 2015, and my hair was thriving. And the biggest thing that I took away from the 30-day hair detox was about clarifying. So that's what I did first. I clarified my hair with the Kinky Curly Knot Today, and I was like, oh, my curls are kind of popping. And through the 30-day hair detox, I went through the whole thing, and just basically what it did for me, number one, it taught me about clarifying my hair, which got all the oils and all whatever concoctions I had made out of my hair. And it just reminded me to go back to being simple. Set a simple routine. You guys know I love DEVACURL. Those are the products that I love. They are 30-day hair detox approved, and that's what I use. I use DEVACURL products, and I stuck with that. Now, I'm not saying you have to stick with the same family of hair products, but that's what I did, and I went back to the wash and goes, and I started noticing that my curls were popping a little bit more. But in the process of this, I'm like, okay, my curls are popping a little bit more. My hair is clean. I feel a little bit better. But when I had got my hair cut, it was cut straight, and so it had fallen out some more, and it just looked jacked, to be quite honest. So at this time, by the end of March, my hair, basically when it got to March, the middle of March, my hair had stopped falling out. And at that time, it was all about, okay, now I got to get my hair to grow. But I was just like, I want to wear my curls again. I want to feel like myself, and I'm doing the right things. I have a simple regimen in place. I'm doing, you know, I'm not going crazy, but my hair just looked a mess. You guys saw. So I went to the lady that I've always went to get my diva cuts here in Houston at Planet Curls. Her name is Jerry. She does a magnificent job. I went to visit her, and she saw me. She was like, what happened? And so, you know, we talked about everything that had happened and what was going on. And she was like, we're really going to have to cut your hair. And this is where the big chop came in. And I looked at her and I said, do what you gotta do. Do what you got to do, Jerry. And she did. She cut my hair, and when it was done, as you can see in the picture, it was very short. This was something that, you know, it was kind of like dramatic for me because obviously, I mean, yeah, my hair was already falling out, but prior to September 2015, I had no thoughts of cutting my hair. I was happy with my length. My hair was growing. It was like about down to here and then straight. It was like to my bra strap. I mean, my hair was growing and thriving, and then that happened. So it was very dramatic, but when I left out of there, I said, you know what? This is going to be the start of my new journey. This, you know, God has blessed me, and this is going to be my testimony to what God can do and what he has brought me through. So got the haircut and everything, came home, and I'm like, okay, I'm kind of feeling it because I felt good because I had my curls back. So I felt like I had a little bit of control. And from there, you guys, I just have kept a simple routine using my DEVACURL products. I did start to use, I got some oil from an Etsy shop called Nikeshe, and it's a growth serum. And it has a lot of USDA certified organic oils in it. And they're oils that are supposed to help promote health growth. And so I'll put that on my scalp like every other day and do massages. But other than that, I kept my routine very simple, still clarified my hair, used my DEVACURL products. And of course, over time, from March until this March, you guys can see my hair has truly grown. Now, am I where I want to be? Well, first of all, the health of my hair is phenomenal. My hair is in really, really good shape right now. Now, I do every now and then see a couple of strands that are shorter than the other strands of hair, and that's simply because, you know, my hair is still trying to catch up. I mean, my hair, it was dramatic, y'all. I was like, ah! But as far as the true health of my hair, yes, I'm very happy and excited, and I thank God for the health of my hair. It is really thriving. Now, as far as the length, no, I'm definitely not where I was prior. So I'm not fully content, but I have to remind myself all the time that the growth process is a process. Like, you have to go through a process to get the growth, and you have to be patient. So right now I'm just being patient, and I know some of you are like, well, what you mean your hair growth? But I mean, like, literally, my hair does not look like what it been through. I know y'all looked at those pictures like, damn. So I'm just happy that my hair has grown to the extent that it is now. Like I said, no, it's not where I truly want to be, but I'm content in the fact that my hair is healthy and that I know that I'm going to get where I want to be. So hopefully maybe even like by next year, this time, maybe my hair will be down to here. I'm hoping, you know, I really want to get back to wearing my hair up in a bun, a messy bun, and just going about my way. But I'm so thankful that God has allowed me to share my testimony and blessed me with this journey to go through, to share with other people about his love and his grace. And a lot of people will say, you know, well, you know, they say, oh, well, what did you do to grow your hair back? And I'm just like, well, there's no special pill. I'm sorry to inform you guys. There's no special pill. There's no special hair product that's truly going to make your hair grow back. What's going to make, first of all, when you talk about hair growth, you have to talk about the health of your hair. And if your hair is healthy, then your hair will grow. But some things to help aid in that is, obviously, number one is nutrition. If you guys don't know, nutrition is so important in your overall health in general, but to the health of your hair, you have to remember your nails and your hair are one of the last parts on your body or things on your body that get the nutrients from the things that you digest. So drink a lot of water, eat as healthy as you can. If you want to take a supplement, fine. FYI, those hair vitamins that are out there, you know, I think that they're great because I'm big on supplements, but just to let you guys know, I'm not necessarily going to say that's what grows your hair, but in conjunction with a healthy diet and filling in those nutritional gaps, I think that aids in helping to get more nutrients and stuff to your hair and nails. Exercise for me is a big thing. I notice that when I exercise, I'm getting the blood flowing and everything through my body, and I'm eating good, that overall in general, yeah, my body looks good, but my hair seems to thrive a little bit more too. Get your trims. Don't be afraid to trim your hair, you know, deep condition your hair, do little massages, like pamper your hair, pamper yourself, take care of your body in general. and have patience. And the last thing I want to say is pray. I know people like, pray over your hair. Yes. Let me tell you something. When I go to the corner store and I get in my car and go to the corner store that's literally like 2 minutes from my house, I'm like, Lord, please, like, protect me. You know, don't let no harm or danger come to me while I'm going up to this corner store to give me some ice cream. Yes, I do. Yes, God, honey, you got to pray about everything. And if you want to see growth in your hair, which means the health of your hair, you know, pray about these things. For you guys out there that are going through hair loss due to either, you know, like I know a lot of you guys, postpartum shedding, we get that after, you know, after you have a baby, maybe it's some medical issues going through. What I can recommend in that case, number one, especially if it's postpartum, just allow your hair, just allow yourself, your hair to go through the process of that, because that's just a part of life. Don't worry about that. I mean, you know, you don't want to do some weird hairstyles or nothing, but your hair go, take care of it as you normally will. Your hair will stop falling out. And most importantly, just worry about that baby and be like, oh my, every time a piece of hair fall out, be like, Lord, thank you, because I know that I'm going through this because I had a baby, and because I have a baby, I know I'm truly blessed. So, you know, think of it like that. Those that are going through other, like maybe it's medical issues, it could be due to medications. Talk to your doctors about the medications that you're taking. Let them know how the medications are affecting your body. You know, even if it's not your hair, how it's making you feel. Like, let these doctors know, because, you know, just stay on top of the doctors. That's all I'm going to say. Those that are going through some more serious medical issues, you know, chemotherapy, dialysis, things like that can make your hair fall out. The best thing I can say is, first of all, pray to our Lord, you know, and Savior Jesus Christ. Number two, you know, don't be afraid. You know, I know it's not the best condition to be in. Like, you're not all happy that you had to go through chemotherapy, or you're sick, or this, or you had to take all these medications. But girl, put you a scarf on and rock it. Put you on a fancy wig. The thing that got me through for me was when I started wearing the wigs. Yes, I wore them because I was like, I just can't wear my hair, and I was down about it. But it was pretty exciting to be able to order wigs and have different hairstyles, and that really boosted my confidence in a sense, and gave me the sense to gave me the confidence and the will and the strength to make it through each day. Our hair is like so important to us. I don't care if you have long hair, short hair, what situation, our hair is just everything to us. So, you know, make the best out of whatever situation that you're in. And like I said, if all else fails, you know, definitely go talk to a doctor, because it could be medication, it could be your nutrition. Maybe there's something going on with you that you don't even know is going on with you. So if there, you know, if you're having major hair loss, look at what's going on and what you can change. But otherwise, simplify your routine and be patient. Be patient. And that's it. That's all I can offer you guys. There's no secret peel or thing that I did. It's just about patience. And just allowing yourself to go through the process. So that's my hair update. I'm going to keep on doing the things that I'm doing, and hopefully, you know, it will grow and it'll get back to where I want it to be. And but right now, I'm just, every time that I get a little, because I mean, nobody's perfect, right? But every time I get a little like, dang, I wish my hair was long. Because every time I'm saying, dang, I wish my hair was long, I have to go back to, well, why did you cut your hair anyway? Why is it at this length? And it just takes me back to all those medical issues. So it brings me down. But what gets me through is like, I have to change my way of thinking and be like, dang, look at my hair, it's growing. Look at what God done brought me through. Because if I were to go out and people didn't know me and I was to go to a store and they're like, oh my God, your hair is so beautiful. They don't, like, my hair don't look like what it's been through. You know, they don't know what I've been through to get it here. So wherever you are on your journey, be happy, you know, do what you can do to help the health of your hair, and keep it moving, okay? Just be patient. I'm rambling, but y'all, hair is like everything. Look at that. Yes, get that volume on. And y'all, look at them edges. They not snatched no more. Bye.